Hello viewers, this is a glass of Sicilian Vermentino and this is my pub, the Royal Oak in Swallowcliffe off the A30 just between Salisbury and Shaftesbury, serving a range of wines, beers, spirits, excellent food, rooms are available, etc. And I thought I'd give you a little look around because quite a bit has changed since you were last here. Starting outside, which used to be a car park, that was a bit unsightly, so we've put benches, tables outside, and look at this is a boule court. Games of boule are played on here against neighbouring pubs. When I say neighbouring, they're quite a long way away because this is the countryside. We have some new flowers and things. The outside of the pub is actually arriving at that point, which it does fairly frequently, of needing a new lick of paint. It's an old building, it's not damp-proofed or anything like that. It has to be painted with breathable paint so that it doesn't go mouldy. It comes off quite quickly. We're due to do that again very soon. Likewise inside, step this way. We have a new bench here, more flowers, and this is the pub. These people are customers. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
What else can I show you? There's a TV in here now. Now, I don't really approve of this because I've said many times before that pubs should not have plastic dinosaurs, Sky Sports, fruit machines, all that sort of thing. The TV was put up there originally for the women's football tournament, which we won. And it hasn't been taken down, but it's not on normally. You can't come here and watch EastEnders or Coronation Street or anything like that. It's just left there because there might be some more big sporting events coming up, and there's a big hole in the wall. This is the bar, which has been repainted. It's now dark, which makes it look a little bit more sort of relaxed and sophisticato. There's nothing else new around there particularly. Here's something I said would never happen, a quiz night. I was adamant when I bought the pub, or my half of the pub, it's only half mine. I said, okay, I'll buy the pub as long as we never have a quiz night. And here it is. That's how much notice they take of me. I'm just the owner. This way. Down there is the kitchen, but there's nothing much new in there apart from we've got a new super grill and a new toaster, but you've seen the kitchen in our other videos. But we do have new art. Now, if you have a quick look at this is the one picture that came with the pub. I'm not even sure who did it, but a local, I'm guessing. We had various other bits of art coming through the pub and disappearing, but then I took charge and I've displayed art from basically my artist mates. This is James Page Roberts, for example. I've known him a long time. He's 98 years old now, still painting. That's one of his recent ones. Down the end there is one of his from 1962, the year before I was born. That is another gym, and that is a gym. In here we have some other artists. We have Annie Field, and we also have Lucy Palmer. This part of the building, which was added in about 2017, is called the Oak Room. They spent a lot of time working out what to call it. It's not part of the historic structure, obviously, it's a modern addition, but eventually they settled on the Oak Room because it's made of oak. The paintings are actually technically for sale, but we don't display the prices or say for sale because that's a bit grubby. But if anybody expresses an interest, I put them in touch with the creator. There's no commission from me. It's not being run as an enterprise or a gallery. I just like having nice pictures on the wall. If other people want to buy them, they can. See the website. This is important. I don't know if you can remember from the original video where we tried out the pub and some of my food tribe mates came along for supper. We had the problem of the farting door. Oh, excuse me. The door no longer farts. Look. Oh, it does. That's disappointing. We had mended that. So the door does still fart. Chris, the door still farts. Would you like to look in here? Again, nothing much has really changed. Oh yes, we do have these pull-down brown paper reels. If we've got a special on or a special event, Chris, who's a very good sign writer with chalks and poster paints and so on, can do a design on here saying tonight's special James's fish pie or something like that, and then when nobody buys the fish pie, just tear it off and you're ready to do the next thing. We've got several rolls of that stuff. It's never going to run out. More paintings by my friends. We still have, even though we determined to remove it, we still haven't done it, the tasteless electric log fire that isn't really a log fire and doesn't produce any heat anyway. It's completely pointless. These logs are real, but they will never go in this fire because it's made of plastic. They look like logs, they smell like logs, but they're made of glass fibre. That's how they used to do it on Tomorrow's World. What else can I show you? What else is worth showing? Oh, the garden. Yes, of course. You've never seen the garden. Let's go and have a look at the garden. There was a bit of a storm yesterday, which has blown a lot of leaves. I actually heard Chris, Yorkshire Chris, the manager, earlier on saying, I need to hoover garden. I don't think he actually means hoover. I don't think he's got a lawn vacuum cleaner. I think they do it with one of those big plastic rakes. Anyway, that needs to be sorted out. We've got new furniture in here. We've got some old furniture over there, which we get out if we've got a particularly big party. We've got new fence. You can tell it's new because it's still a bit too caramelly. It needs to weather a bit. New gate in the corner, grass seeding. That is the ancient, we're not quite sure what that building was originally. It may have been a smokery in the olden days, and there are plans to turn it back into a smokery, possibly, or a garden furniture dump. It's one of those, smokery, garden furniture dump. We haven't quite made our minds up yet. This bit is currently unused, but we're thinking of turning that into a small private function area. Sorry, I completely forgot to mention this. We have what is called festoon lighting in the garden. Very, very troublesome because we're in what's called the dark skies area. You're not allowed to send any light upwards because the stargazing down here is excellent. It's much darker in the West Country than it is in other parts of Britain. So we had the festoon lighting. We had to have these little hoods specially made so that the light only goes downwards. Otherwise it would have, light bulbs, it would have gone out in all directions and made the sky too bright. And then Orion would have paled into insignificance, and we don't want that. The last thing I have to show you, sorry, that was supposed to be the end, but I've just remembered something else. We have a rule in the pub, a bit like the one that applies to farm shops and the like, that the things that we cook, if possible, come from within a radius of 15 miles, and about 90%, or more like 95%, of what we serve does come from within a radius of 50 miles. There are one or two things that, coriander, for example, can't grow that around here. But look at this, we take this so seriously that we even buy British bins. None of your foreign crap. Thank you for watching.